What's going on, everyone? Cap24 here from playbook.gg, and in today's video we're going to show you one of the newest plays that were added into Madden in this last title update, going over the Hoss Y Juke concept found in the Patriots playbook. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel and you want to win more games playing Madden, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click that bell icon to make sure you never miss any of our videos. So for this video, guys, I really want to talk about this red route that's run by the tight end. It's a new concept that they put into Madden 20, which has three opportunities to do different routes. He can either sit in the middle of the field, he can go ahead and do a return route where he goes in the middle, then goes to the outside, or he can do what is called a run route, which basically means that he is running more of a drag route, right? He's got three options. On this play, you're going to see there's option routes everywhere on the field. We're going to concentrate just on the red route. So I'm going to start off with cover 2 and kind of go through the coverages and kind of show you what it does. If you look at Austin Hooper, he's got a lot of different types of routes that he could run. The first one you're going to see when you go against cover 2 is that he's going to run a sit route, which basically means he's going to cross the field, and then he's just going to sit right there underneath. Really nice route that's going to help you suck down the zones when it comes to your user defender. If you can run this over and over again, what you're going to see is this guy is just going to stop, and you're going to have the ability to get over his head. Now, if we go to a cover 3 situation, what you're going to see, it doesn't matter what cover 3 it is. It can be where you have the curl flats out there. It could be the hard flats. It could be cloud flats. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to sit underneath and stop. Again, a very difficult route to cover unless you're doing that as a user defender, which is really nice because of the fact that you've got the ability to make a demand where the user has to cover underneath in that 5-yard route, or he's got to cover deeper. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to play underneath coverage so you can see that even when we tell our players to play underneath, he's going to do the sit route. He's just going to sit right there, and you're going to be able to throw it to him, right? So that time they played a little bit more underneath. They kind of redirected him, but his job is to sit in the zone that's open, and you can see how he did that there. Now, depending on other types of coverages, he's going to do something different, right? So we showed you cover 2, cover 3. I'll get out of this and I'll go to a cover 4, and you're going to see that he's going to have the same exact route. So any zone coverage basically is going to have the route in which he's going to sit. That's going to be something that's important to understand because anytime there is a option route, you're going to want to know from an offensive standpoint, but also a defensive standpoint what they're going to do. So this is cover 4 drop at a 3-4 odd, and you're going to see that he's going to have that same unique ability to go up there, stop, throw it to him, and you're going to get yourself some yards, right? So it's just one of those that understands sit against zone. Now let's talk about man coverage, okay? When you're going against cover 2 man, and I'll just go ahead and baseline so you can see basically how it works. When you do that, you're going to see that he is going to change his route to a return route. So you're going to see that he's going to go in, and then he's going to have a nice little whip to the outside, which is going to give you a really nice man-beating route when you go against cover 2 man, okay? So when you see cover 2 man, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I put it out there. And I just moved this cursor to the left because that power is getting in our way. You're going to notice that he's going to have that ability to win that play out to the outside, and it's going to be money. That's not always the case against all man coverages. If you go against a cover 1 situation, which I'll go ahead and put out there, and you're not blitzing anybody, you're basically doing like a cover 1 robber or something to where you're basically having 2 zones on the field, but you're not actually blitzing anybody, he will do the same exact route. And I want to make sure that I illustrate everything that you need to know about this route, right? So he's going to do this. I'll just go ahead and baseline just to make sure everybody's, kind of easier to see. And what you're going to see here is going to go in, and then he's going to go to the outside just the same way. The only difference is you can see that we're running it right into that route. So if you're expecting a cover 1, what I would definitely suggest is putting the B on some type of route to get yourselves away. I'll just man align so we can kind of see all the different routes. You can see that A is going to go in, then he's going to go back to the outside, and now we've opened up that whole ability to get more yards because we don't have the player running the hitch route, right? So let's talk about man blitzing. And what we're going to do is call Overstorm Brave. And I want to show you that, typically speaking, somebody's going to man blitz. They're usually going to press, and they're usually going to user this player right here because he's the one that's over the tight end, and that's typically the one guy that they feel that they're going to cover the easiest and kind of take out that first threat. So typically speaking, it's not a great play, but I want to at least make sure that you understand that what the player is going to do. And he's going to run a return, basically a run route, which means he's going to run a drag. And you really got to get the ball out of your hand quickly because it's going 6 versus 5, and you're going to be able to hit that as a hot route. Typically speaking, what you're going to see is that you're going to have a little bit of issues if you try to run this over and over again, because people are going to know that that's the only route that guy can run, and they're going to try to get in your face. Well, this enters what we did a couple days ago. If you guys remember what we did a couple days ago, we did the stick route, or the stick play, where we had the outside player over here off the line of scrimmage run that unbumpable, basically fade, of the old school fade, and this is one of those that if you're going against somebody that's kind of doing a lot of man press, you see that, you're going to be able to throw this over the top and be able to beat your man and have some great success, right? It's going to be something that's a little bit hot because of the fact that you are getting 6 players against your 5, but you can definitely throw this. This is kind of one of those deals where you want the quickest route possible, and that's what this does. So it's kind of combining 2 videos that we did, the last one with this one, of giving you solution base. The idea for this video was really just to get you familiar with this route with the X receiver when it comes to this new play in Madden 20. But at the same time, I want to make sure that if you are running this play, you understand that you do have options, and we can kind of combine the 2. Once you see that they're in man press, you throw this ball over the top, go ahead and catch that ball, and get yourself a 1-play score, making sure that they can't blitz you in that regard. So it's just something that I want to make sure that I bring as far as, whenever we see title updates, we see something unique, fun. This A route is one of them, okay? Now, if you look elsewhere on the field, you've got different play options as well. The X and the Y and the B have options to either do hitch routes or fades. Fades aren't found very often in the game right now, especially on the outside. So you've got that ability to kind of work in plays with that, right? You've got the ability that if you see off coverage, so you're in a cover 3, you see off coverage, what you're going to see is that you're going to be able to basically dunk it over to the Y because of the fact that that guy's going to go ahead and stop. Obviously, hopefully that guy has a better catch, but you can see that different things are going to yield different ways, right? Because of the way that they are. If you see that they're in cover 2, those Ys and the Bs are going to do fade routes. Gives you a little bit of ability to kind of hit the outside receiver. Again, it's going to be one of those that when it comes to option routes, especially in this type of formation, you're not going to have a lot of time. So you're going to want to do your best. You can move this guy over and block him if you like. I just going to kind of show you a little bit of different things that you can do, but those guys are now running fade routes that are going to help open up the safeties. The safeties are going to have to play a little bit wider. If they don't play the outside player, you hit him. If they play the outside player, you hit the inside player. A lot of things you can do with this play. Don't really want to go into too much detail of all the things you can do. I really wanted to highlight this A route, how it works in Madden, and how you can incorporate it into a scheme, especially with the design play that we did earlier today, or yesterday with the corner up play that Zan broke down, and the previous day with the outside fade. You're going to have a few plays to kind of do a little bit of a mini scheme. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.